Ready?
Yep.
Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another player interview here in Sutton. We're here with Chris Murfitt and his Elves and Eagles.
How we do?
Yeah, all right. And you've travelled all the way down from Scotland.
Eagles.
Eagles gone. Dead, take them off.
This is what happens with Eagles. Eagles are horrible models.
In the game or in general?
Both.
Both. So you've travelled all the way down from Scotland for this?
Yes.
And how was the journey?
It was a long journey.
Yeah.
Went after work, but always worth it to come down for a tournament.
But you didn't drop your phone when you arrived?
No, I didn't drop my phone.
That's good.
Happens to absolute idiots.
Right, anyway, I've got Mr. Ed Ball trying to put me off behind the lens. But let's get Chris to do some talking so I can't be put off. What is your army, Chris?
My army is, first warband is Gwahir, Lord of the Winds, or Wind Eagle, blah, Eagle Gaffer, and with a great eagle. Gwahir is my general, just to try and take some advantages.
Is your general? And why
try to get mighty hero in one of the scenarios, he's about to fall off again. Put him on the ground. Didn't quite pay off. The rest of my army, I have Thranduil, leading a warband of 11 Woodelves. One of them has the free banner for part of the scenarios, and a guard of the Galadrim Court. I have Legolas with 12 Woodelves, all with bows, all with spears. Rimmel with 11 Woodelves with spears, and a guard of the Galadrim Court.
Okay.
And that's 800.
So a pretty strong Wood Elf contingent there.
Lots of models backed up by 2 Eagles.
Yeah. And how's it been going this weekend?
It was good. It's going very extremely well till the last game where I lost, so I'm currently on 4 wins out of 5.
4 wins out of 5, so that's still putting you in a great position going into the last game.
I think I might be... 5 out of 6.
So you've won too many, you can't even remember. It's lost count.
Yeah, so I think I might be the top table for the last game.
Ooh, and you've done that before, haven't you?
Yes.
Stockport. And
I won Stockport, but that was a 7 out of 7. So
yeah.
With some easy wins against like Damien.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. And any standout moments from across games? Who have you played so far?
I've played Jack Render, so he had to stop an eagle getting off the board with the Fellowship.
That's not going to work.
Didn't happen for him, so I won. I played James Bronze, where I had to stop the Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord to get off the board, and I killed him with Legolas with a 1 shot.
With 1 shot, and
he had 1 might. He rolled a 2. We tallied the scores. He then remembered in the scenario you get a free fate point. He ran back all excited.
Did another fate.
And then rolled a 1. So
and was this just as the Shadow Lord was about to escape off the board?
Yes, he was probably going to get off. It was a 50-50 dice off, and then he had to resist a Nature's Wrath from Thranduil.
Oh, okay.
Most likely he was going to get off.
So Legolas was a hero there?
Yes. Game 3 I played Owen Wright against some Gondor, Galadrim, Guard to the Fountain Court.
Oh, this was the Ringer army. The strong Ringer army there.
It was. The Eagles did come in, just hurl them about, and that pretty much ended that. Game 4 I played Dave Nolan's Uruk-hai.
With the demolition charge?
Yep, the demolition charge didn't get set off because I kept him engaging it.
Okay.
And I managed to get some scouts off and kill his general.
Okay.
And lay an eagle down just to make sure it couldn't be shot. I believe I was sitting on the ground rather than lying down.
Disgusting play.
Game 5 I played David Reed, who I travelled down with.
Clash of the Titans there.
Yes, and Legolas done his business. He put a wound on the Knight of Umbar, and he had to use 3 might to save himself, stopping the heroic combat. He then killed the Knight of Umbar with his 2nd shot. His 3rd shot took a might and a fate off the Shadow Lord.
So 3 shots. He killed the Knight of Umbar and took a fate off the Shadow Lord.
Yes, he then failed to win anything for the rest of the game.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. He did his job.
And the 2 Eagles went around killing everything, including barging the Shadow Lord off his Fellbeast and then rending.
Okay.
And I picked up the prize in the second last turn and held it for a win. Last game was against World Champion.
Yeah, we've seen
just played.
You might have seen this in the player interview, or it will be coming soon.
And it was a game of Prones, and he immobilised Eagles and just beat me with the character kills with Haldir getting the shots off.
So Haldir as the general beat Gwahir as the general.
Yes, not your usual choices for generals,
no.
But it was a good game. Both enjoyed it.
And he has double spellcaster, so that makes it tricky for you.
Yes, it was extremely tricky.
Yeah.
And that's been it so far.
Now, going into the final game, you're going to be playing the same army again. And what's the scenario?
So. It is Clash of the Vanguards or something. I'm getting funny looks from Ed off camera.
So it's to the death, but with different victory points for banners.
Half your army sets up in the middle,
yeah,
and then your general's half, and your free banner comes on to support.
And given how it went last time, what would you give yourself a rating out of 10, and how confident you are to win?
No idea, probably 50-50.
50-50, okay.
All I was wanting was the top half finish to get myself in the top 10 in the Hobbit League.
So yeah, I mean, regardless of what happens in the last game, you should bump yourself up after the Stockport win. Cool, well, thanks very much for chatting, Chris.
No worries.
And safe journey back.
Okay.
And good luck in your last game.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Oh, I need to sign off. Yeah.
I'll have to ask him what to say.
Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Like Jamie on Patreon, all that kind of stuff.
Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook.
That stuff.
Support your Hobbit.
And happy strategy battle gaming. Hey, I remembered, sorry.